name's Rick Woodford. I'm the dog food dude, and I'm here with my girl Raleigh, and we're making her some food. But I'm coming to the decision point, do I or do I not add garlic? Garlic is very controversial, I know, so I'm going to try to clear it up for you. On the plus side, we have holistic veterinarians who say garlic is great for its antimicrobial, antifungal, and cancer-fighting properties. It's a good addition. And it can also help keep away fleas. So they say throw a little bit in the bowl. But then on the negative side, it's also a relative of the onion family. And the onions, shallots, green onions, anything like that, they are loaded, just loaded with thiosulfates. And those thiosulfates can cause a condition known as Heinz body anemia, which is a breaking down of the red blood cells, and it can be very life-threatening, even when you just feed a small amount of onions, because they are loaded with thiosulfates. So let's keep those out of the dog bowl. But garlic has a small amount, a trace of thiosulfates, and so they are not going to get as many of those thiosulfates when you give your dog the equivalent of a clove of garlic in their food. But there was a study done in Japan in 2000, and that study gave dogs the equivalent of 5 grams of garlic per kilogram per 7 days. So if you take a dog like Raleigh, they didn't give her 1 clove, they didn't give her 5 cloves, they didn't give her 20 cloves. They gave her 40 cloves of garlic per day for 7 days. I couldn't eat 40 cloves of garlic a day for 7 days. Nobody would want to be around me if I had 200, 300 cloves of garlic for a week. And strange enough, not surprisingly, the dogs in that study, 4 dogs, they developed anemic conditions. So, yeah, that might be a little too much. But what if it's just a regular clove, or one clove per week? Small amounts. Let's look at some other foods though. If we did that same thing, and I said, here Raleigh, here's a carrot. She likes baby carrots, I give her maybe 4 or 5. But if I gave her 150, 200, 300 baby carrots, she's going to develop a condition known as vitamin A toxicity. Very bad for dogs. In small amounts and a reasonable amount of carrots, they're good for dogs. But in a huge amount, not very good. Let's look at eggs. Eggs are also great for dogs. They're very high in protein, they have a little bit of fat. They are one of the most perfect foods for a dog to provide protein. But if I give Raleigh maybe an egg or 2 a day, if I give her 40 or 50 or 60 eggs a day, she's going to develop pancreatitis. And a pancreatitis will leave a horrendous condition on your rug, and it's also going to be very difficult for your dog. So, yeah, let's keep it at a reasonable amount, 1 or 2 eggs a day. So garlic, yes, if you're going to take your dog to a garlic festival, you're risking it. You're just doing too much. But if you're throwing a clove of garlic in their food every now and then, that's okay. If you'd like to learn more about garlic or how much would be good for your dog, go to my Facebook page at Dog Food Dude, and I'll see you there. Until then, be your best friend better.